blessing to see people with their heads up to the sky still. Cause honestly, for the same people, life can be so real. I'm amazed by all your strength, I am. And I'm grateful you come through, yeah. So I take this time to stop a moment and show my gratitude.
We're here in Riverside, California, and of course it's sunny and it's beautiful and school's out, summertime. So we only have a few places that we're speaking, but the places that we've gone, it's been amazing. God has been doing something awesome. And what's even more spectacular is that we finally have more estrogen on the team. Kelly, she's here. She's been a blessing. Oh, she brings such a fresh spirit to the team. It's amazing to have her, and her testimony has been amazing and powerful. And so it's always good to have new bread, new faces, new testimonies, a new fresh spirit. It's always a blessing to have that. So I'm excited about that.
What's up, everyone? My name is Kelly and I'm from Seattle, Washington. Just a few weeks ago, I was talking to my youth pastor and I had mentioned to him, I'm in the medical field. I want to be a physician assistant, but I'm not sure if that's what I was called to do. I feel like ministry is what I feel is what is calling for me. And he said, Kelly, just wait for it. Just wait and see what this next year is bringing you. The very next day is when Jeremy called me and said, hey, do you want to join me and go on my grace tour? And I was blown away by the opportunities that God has given to me personally. It's such a blessing to be here. I was driving back to school one day, and at the time it was beautiful outside, beautiful weather, sunny, and I was driving and all of a sudden I lost control of my car. I had no idea what was going on. And as I'm driving on the freeway, I can see the tires turning and I could smell the smoke burning, and I was so confused, and I just let go of my car, and all of a sudden I'm going through a 100-foot concrete wall, and I know I'm about to die, and I say, God, save me now. And I turn my wheel. I spun 180 facing oncoming traffic at noon on I-5, and then I spin another 180 and I am back safely in a far left lane going with traffic. And I knew that at that time God heard me. This whole time I thought God was silent. God never showed me who he was until that very moment, and he said, Kelly, I saved you for a reason. There are people out there that need to hear my message. While I was speaking, I really felt God's presence, but it was afterwards, seeing the people respond, seeing people come up to me and say, thank you so much for your story. That is what really blessed me today, and that is really what is affirming me to continue to do God's work.
To sit back and see Kelly witness was a blessing. She spoke with power, with conviction, with the authority of Jesus Christ, and she spoke about his love, and that's what the Grace Tour is trying to share with the world.
Let's say there are two wolves fighting over your life. One is hope and light, everything positive, everything right, all of your dreams, everything you could ever want. And the other one is negativity, darkness, despair, hurt, pain, turmoil. In the fight for your life, which one wins? And there's an answer for that. It's whichever one you feed.
I wish the judge could see this. What Brian doing in a magazine? Let me tell you about the farmer. The farmer gets up every single day and he looked at the field. Y'all got a field, it's called your life. The farmer, every day, he looks out at the field and he's like, this is my field, this is my land. The farmer could do a whole bunch of things. The farmer could say, it ain't raining, woe is me. The farmer could do that. The farmer could say, I ain't got no mule, I ain't got no plow. The farmer could do that. He could say, I ain't got that many seeds, my seed ain't as good. He could do that, but the farmer don't complain. The farmer takes what he has and he goes out there and he grinds every single day, and he begins to plant. And what happens now is you plant and you reap a harvest, and when you gather your harvest, like if you got apples and you got an apple tree, when the apple falls, you eat the apple, you got apple seeds. Guess what? Inside them seeds is a whole bunch of little trees. All you gotta do is plant it. And so what Brian's been doing in life now is Brian's like, hey, I'm a farmer. I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna farm. I'm gonna work. I'm gonna grind. I'm going to plant seeds and I am going to reap a harvest. You've heard it before. You reap what you sow. Anybody ever heard that? That you reap what you sow. Like, if you sow something, you gonna reap it. And so Brian, a year ago, was like, I ain't gonna be in the dope game no more. Like, I'm gonna be a man of God. I'm gonna hit the reset button. I'm gonna start writing. I'm gonna make a positive impact. And now he in a magazine. Tens of thousands of copies all over the globe. I'm like, ha ha ha. Like, how that happen? How he end up in a magazine? You reap what you sow. Brian could have been like, nah, I ain't really trying to do that tour. I'm gonna find another hustle. Brian was like, nope, yep, I got another chance with the grace of God. That's why we call it the Grace Tour, because we should be gone. Yeah, he said, no. What I'm gonna do now, since I got a little life inside my lungs, is I'm about to tell everybody how good God is.
It was an honor actually to have Jeremy and the Grace Tour come and grace Burhay Group Home today. He left a powerful message to the kids, and I think they're receiving it well. You know, myself, I play for the New York Giants, and I've been touched by the Grace Tour. And I myself has talked to a couple teammates on the Giants, and we're gonna get Jeremy and the Grace Tour to come out and to talk to us before a game.
People don't buy into your dream. So don't be mad if God has given you a dream or a vision, if people don't buy into it. For your wife, per se, if your wife don't buy into it, don't be mad if your wife don't buy into your calling or don't buy into the dream that God has given you. God gave you the dream. Men of God, you live the dream every single day. You become the dream, and what's going to happen is that dream will become a reality. You see, people don't buy dreams, but they buy realities. And so if you walk in the anointing that God has given you, if you're consistent with who God has made you to be, men of God, what's going to happen is when you come to your wife and you say, thus said the Lord, she's going to look at your track record. And if you've been acting crazy, before we clap, if you've been acting crazy for 6 years, don't think 3 months of being right going to do it. Like, why do we do that? They be going to prayer like, hey man, I've been for the past 3 months, I got my stuff together, but you've been tripping for 12 years. There's a person that needs to lose 100 pounds because of how they've been living for 10 years, losing in 3 months, it takes time. So this is a little caveat from the Holy Ghost. I'm trying to set some of y'all free here. Because there's some of y'all in here, you feel like God's called you to something, and when you bring it to your wife, she's looking at your track record, and she's like, I ain't feeling that. Don't be mad at her. Don't be mad at her. It's some stuff within you got to keep doing to be consistent. And so I ain't boasting, but I'm saying that when I hit the reset button, when I gave God my all and I gave my wife my all and I gave everything to my family, I did that for years. I was consistent for years. She wasn't like, when you coming home every other, no, I was consistent. She ain't had no beef with me. Like, we ain't had no issues. And so when I came and said, I know this is crazy, not only did she say, I'm rocking with you, but she said, I'm going to quit also.
Hi, this is Pastor Seth from the Mount Rubidoux Church, and we were blessed this weekend to have the Grace Tour right here with us live on Saturday, and it was dynamic, it was powerful. Jeremy, Kelly, Brian, Jill, they came through and they just really set the place on fire. They inspired us, they empowered us, they encouraged us. They let us know that we all got a testimony, and we got to share our testimony, especially what Kelly came with and just sharing her testimony in a real way about how God has used her life and led her life to this point. It was just dynamic, and we were truly blessed by their presence here.
In 2 Corinthians 5:17, it says, if you live, your old ways are no more. You now live a new life. And when I read that, that gave me peace. That gave me security, knowing that my past will never touch me again.
I had an aha moment when Kelly was speaking. She just said some things that were very, very dear to my heart, and it pierced my heart actually. She kind of simplified this walk. She talked about how we all need God, we all make mistakes, but God's grace is so much more than our mistakes.
It was awesome just having her aboard because, you know, it changes things up a bit. Like, we've all heard each other's testimonies a few times, even if, you know, we changed up the dynamic or the way that we say it. But man, when I'm talking about Kelly came through, she came real, man. It was awesome.
Let me be clear. Mount Rubidoux. Now, I'm going to be honest. Y'all blessed us today. Thank you for giving. Thank you for loving, for your prayers, your words of affirmation. Y'all got it going on. Praise God. But there's some of y'all in here, there's something inside you, and you feel like, I don't know what it is. You are called to something. There are people you going to set free by the power of God. But we've got to be desperate for God. Yeah, you know, this was a pretty exciting mission here in Riverside, California. This was our first time having the newest member of the team, Kelly, minister with us during the evening program. So to see her up there on stage, sharing her testimony, speaking about the love and grace of Jesus with all that passion, it was pretty exciting and refreshing, and I couldn't have been more proud.
Well, this is the first time I've seen people actually have real passion for what they're doing. Tonight I decided to rededicate my life to God because I'm going on a mission trip in a week, and I wasn't really feeling the Spirit. I wasn't really feeling God in my life so far, but this has really affirmed to me that I really need to get back in my relationship with Him.
We hope that you've enjoyed this episode of the Grace Tour, and we hope that you'll consider partnering with us. You see, the Grace Tour is traveling across the world, sharing the gospel and grace of Jesus Christ. And it's not easy, but it's possible because of the generosity of supporters like you. So if the Spirit leads, we ask that you'll go to the website below, jeremyanderson.org, and click on Partners and become a Grace Partner. People are meeting Jesus, lives are being changed, strongholds are being broken, and you now have a chance to be a part of that. Secondly, you can support us by sharing this video, because we believe it's time to make the gospel and grace of Jesus go viral. God bless you, and we hope to see you real soon.